Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lester Headley, published author, content creator with channels on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. It is indeed a pleasure sharing and engaging with you tonight. The title of this one, Tough Undertakings. Tough Undertakings at Time. It's life, really. It's life. The journey, it can be rough. Yes. Not always easy. Can be rough. Can be tough, or in between, trying to find a balance. That's the gospel truth. It can be. It can be. Look, it can be smooth as well. You can maybe have a knowledge of where you're going, or maybe you have an unknown knowledge of where you're going. It's not always that easy, but it can be pleasurable. It can be enjoying. It can be worthy of note. We cannot be giving up on life. Don't ever give up on life, regardless of how tough it may seem. It don't always or never go to expectations. Okay? It will never. But you got to keep trucking on. You got to keep moving on. You got to keep having great expectations. Yet we must strive, and we must live on, and we must try to find a place of contentment, satisfaction. That is what makes life tough. When we cannot find a source of inspiration, or we cannot find a niche, we don't have goals, we don't have people to stimulate, engage, and motivate and uplift us. Life can be tough, especially if you don't know where to turn. You don't always know where to turn. Sometimes we have to walk and be able to chew gum at the same time in order to survive. It is survival of the fittest, or those people who want to succeed. Sometimes you must laugh. That's the truth. You must laugh. You must cry. You must have a reflection, okay? You must smile from time to time, and you must be able to speak up. Don't always stay silent, but sometimes you have to just stay silent. Stay silent. You got to be able to dance and sing and float and run and skip and jump and hop. Okay? You got to make sure that if you should sin, repent, because you're human. We all are. So if you have a little sin, Lord, forgive me. Let's move on. Don't dwell within things that did not, or factors or circumstances that have pulled you down. Because you know why? Life has so many curveballs coming at you. The in swing and the out swing and the yorker, the dipper, okay, the beamer, okay, the full toss. Those are the balls that will be coming on at you. The Bunkston ball across the no look pass from the great Magic Johnson. So many balls are coming at you, right? Sometimes you just have to be able to play, know what to leave alone, and how to have a trajectory along life. We ask ourselves, oh, loss, why me? What, Lord, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Look, listen, you have to go through it. You have to go through it. You're not alone in this discourse. There's so many people that went through what you have been going through, and there's some people that went through some of the things that you went through before that you have, bypassed and traveled past, but they did not. But you are smart enough, you're good enough to go over and get through certain circumstances. So just don't ask, why me? You are alive. So these things will happen. Okay. You will become either weaker, stronger, firmer, or learn to swim with the tide. Learn to swim with the tide, not against the tide. You hear me say this many times in my many discourses. You must have faith. You must be able to bring realignment and reunite in faith. You got to exercise faith that you are going to overcome and you are going to be successful. You got to be willing to learn and practice certain factors that will keep you in tune and keep you on the survival course. It's a course that where you have to be able to survive. It have a lot of animals on it: tigers, lions, pit bulls. Not all birds and all little ducks, and no, different things, different factors, different elements are going to confront you. Someday it will rain on your parade, another day it will have sunshine, another day it will be cloudy and snowy and foggy. On your parade, it's great. But you got to be able to rise up and say, why am I, don't always say, why am I having such a foggy day? Why am I having such a messed up day? Huh? Why am I having such a great day today? Give God thanks if you're having a great day. And if you're not having a great day, still say, Lord, chart a path for me. Lord, change this trajectory for me. Lord, take hold of the wheel. Drive me, take me. You are my chauffeur. I'm the passenger. So, don't just ask, why me? It will be you at some times. You have to be able, as we call this word, I haven't heard this word for a long time, though it just came into my being. You have to be able to conquer and survive certain methods with different perspective, understand certain methods, appreciate certain methods, and move with different perspectives. Sometimes you come with a bird's eye view or just focus on one thing and you have to change in order to achieve it. But you got to keep looking forward to new days, new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new start. And you got to come with greater and bigger faith. Okay? Greater and bigger faith. You got to build avenues on the horizon. Build them on the horizon so that you can go back and you can look. You can put them in the car park and pull them up and look at them. The car park of your life. The car park of your life. Because you can't do everything that you're going to undertake. You have to put some things in the background. Like when I was writing my first book, many years ago, I wrote the book on white paper. And by the time I ready to publish my first book, the paper was brown in color. I had a lot of worm-eaten holes in the paper. So sometimes you have to part things and go back to them. Okay, stop curling up. Stop giving in. Stop complaining. Okay, you got to make sure that you search for the positives and encourage the outcomes. You got to have wisdom. You have to have judgment. You only get wisdom over a period of time, and you have to make better decision making. That's what you need to do. Just what the doctor ordered and prescribed, make sure that you take those doses. Okay? The circumstances of life, surrounding life, can produce happiness, can produce blessings, growth, satisfaction, or disruptions. Not always going to be easy. Oh man, I can tell you. If you cannot ride a horse, man, ride a donkey, ride a camel, ride an elephant, ride a bike. I tell you, you have to do what you have to do within good means in order to survive and get by. You have to arise in order to arrive. You have to arrive in order to survive. You have to arrive to survive. Okay? That's what you need to do. It's a destination, it's a journey. So you have to be prepared to exercise greater faith and to ignite your life desires. Don't just stay put up and say, Lord, why me? No. Sometimes it's why me too. I need to do that. And I hear a lot of people in the Caribbean will say, why me? Yeah, I get to understand you can't keep saying why me. It has to happen to you too. Okay, so keep hope and faith alive. Surround yourself with happiness and positiveness and dreams and hope, and you could get through all kind of situations. Whoever told you that life was going to be easy? No one told you that. That's what you taught that. Okay? So it's not an easy walk in the park. And whoever told you that, it's not right. Life was going to be awesome at all times. No, will never be. That you would be facing challenges and changes? Yes, you will be facing challenges and changes in life. Life can be most beautiful. I'm telling you, life can be most beautiful, most gracious. However, life waits for no one to accept where they're going. Sometimes it sometimes it push you in that way, and you have to decide what you're going to do, or you have to accept and move along. But you must keep faith. Okay, we must work at being better, being spontaneous, being wholesome, and adopting new measures in life for greater understanding and fulfillment to stay in your lane. However, life can be tough at times, but in God, But in God, we must all trust. Okay? We must trust because we have our moments, our many moments. We have to be at our best to overcome our worst. We have to be at our best to overcome our worst. Okay? A lot of challenges will be unfolding before us. So at least expect life is worth the living. Life is worth the living, but you must have faith and you must be able to get up and move. Let's live. Let's live. Let's live on in unity. Let's live on in faith. Lord, why me? Yes, it got to be you at sometimes. Lester Zoom Headley, published author, content creator, and I'm looking forward to be sharing more videos with you. And thanks for tuning in. Over and out. Thank you for tuning in with me. Over and out. Thank you.